times we're gonna have to go through this? Who wants to start?
I just want to ask a couple of questions about that, just for the sake of context. Okay, so from what I remember, like hearing and reading, he was there breaking up a fight, right?
Right.
Police were also called due to said fight. Now, my thing is somewhere between him getting in the way of whatever confrontation was originally going on between whichever two women he was trying to stop from going at each other, and the police arriving. What the hell went on? That's that's the only thing. In that gap of time between him breaking up the fight and the police getting called and him getting shot, like I'm just curious as to who said or did what to who before shots were fired. Not that not that any of this condones the police shooting an unarmed man in the back, because technically, the, if you wanna be extra technical and legal about it, anytime you pop a motherfucker in the back, whether that's attempted murder. Am I right?
Right.
So there's that. There's there's no way, you know, there's no justification for this whatsoever. I saw a picture of someone shared, looked like it was zooming in, like the one shot where as he's walking towards his car, looked like he had his hand at the side of something. What was you zooming in on? Because I don't see nothing in his hand. It's just my biggest thing is the fact of, okay, the police are this is another situation where the police are obviously in the wrong, and here comes the victim blaming. That's the biggest thing that gets me, and and it's one of the biggest things that happens. Anytime a situation like this pops up, they did it to uh what was his name? I can't even think of his name off the top of my head. The one who fucking died because the police officer had his damn knee stuck in his neck and shit.
George Floyd.
Yeah, they did. That's what happened to him. They, how you going to victim blame a sleeping woman? They did that shit to Breonna Taylor. How you going to victim blame a woman who was shot in her motherfucking sleep? Explain that shit. Because you, it's just come on. When are the cops going to be held motherfucking accountable for their bullshit? Stop, like it's just frustrating because it's like, again, accountability. When are the cops going to be held accountable for their bullshit?
Father, do you have any words?
Um, let's see. Sorry, I'm watching the.
Yeah,
So
Trump just got up. I understand.
yeah, so
Don't nobody care
I
what he
guess
got to say.
um, I guess the number one thing that I want to say is I'm not surprised. At this point in time, like I'm not I'm not really looking for anything. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's just gonna happen over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. And Negroes are gonna sing the same damn song, gonna march the same damn protest over and over and over and over again. Nothing is gonna get fucking done. Benjamin Crump is gonna sit his bald ass on the cameras talking about when black people in America get killed, this racist ass cunt. And I'm like, bruh, we've heard this shit before. We've done all this shit before, my nigga. George Floyd got killed. Breonna Taylor got killed. Ahmaud Arbery got killed. Both them John got killed. Like we was protesting, we was doing all that shit. Nothing fucking happened. Then you motherfuckers want to sit there and act like everything is just, well, we're gonna launch an investigation. We're gonna slander this man some more. We're gonna say that he has a third-degree sexual assault charge associated with him and shit like that. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, it never ends. It just never ends. At this point in time, Black people need to separate from the United States of America. And I'm not talking about separate as in have your own country or whatever, but have your own community to where you are the one that's calling the shots instead of integrating yourself in these communities that don't give a fuck about you. White people don't give a fuck about you. Hispanic people don't give a fuck about you. Asian people sure as hell don't give a fuck about you. Like, I don't know how many times people have to die in order for black people to understand that this country is not for you and it was never for you. The whole institution of America and slavery, like even before America became an institution, slavery was running this motherfucker. Y'all was building this country and the infrastructure of this country for free. And they have never once thanked you properly. They never even paid you back for your fucking service in this country. Y'all have fought in every single war ever since the Revolutionary War. Like, what more needs to be done in order for America to like see you? You know what I'm saying? But they don't. It's just like a fucking abusive relationship with your wife or with your with a wife and her abusive husband. Husband beats her, then the husband, says I'm sorry and does, sends her flowers and doing all that tokenism shit. And then all of a sudden the wife goes back because she don't know any goddamn better. You know what I'm saying? Deep down inside, she loved the husband. Just like black people deep down inside, they love America. They built the damn country.
But there's cases where the person taking the abuse lashes out, and I feel like no one's going to give a damn until that happens.
Hey,
Like
man.
there was a point, like literally there was a point in time when I was a kid living in Brooklyn, cops would not come on my block. You know why? Because cop car came through there, they shooting that car up. Police officers straight up did not come on Woodruff Avenue at one point in New York. And I feel like it's gonna end up back at that stage to where if a motherfucker see a police car, you know what I'm saying, that police car's getting shot up. We don't want y'all around here.
Bro, at this point, if it comes to that level, well, we warned you. And to be honest with you, not only did we warn you, y'all had it coming for a very long time. Like, I'm so tired of this notion that black people, we just gotta be so forgiving and we just gotta pray to the good Lord that everything's gonna be okay. And all we gotta do is when they go low, we go high. I'm tired of that bullshit. How many times have black people went high and they still get killed? How many times does black people follow the rules, they still get killed? How many times do black people gotta succeed despite everything that's been thrown at us and we still get killed, we still get demonized, we still get called niggers, we still get called we still get told pull yourself up by your bootstraps, we still get told maybe if it wasn't for all this black on black crime, we have done absolutely everything America has asked for and more, and they still find a way to justify our deaths out in these streets. So what the fuck are we fighting for? What is it? Tell me, what else do we need to do? That's all I want to know. What else do black people need to do? How do we get cops to stop killing black people? How do black people cultivate a fucking foundation of political correctness to the point where when we ask for shit, it gets done instead of lumping ourselves with people that don't even see our fucking struggle to begin with? Every time we
Well,
want something for ourselves, we gotta link up with Hispanics and all these other people of color that don't even really give a fuck about us. What needs to be done?
well, the answer to that, you know, while it seems simple, it's the matter of actually doing. We need a political party that's for on some FUBU shit for us by us. You know what I'm saying? For black people by black people, run
We did
by
that.
black people.
We did that. It was called the Black Panther Party. You see how that ended up? When we
Well,
it's not like okay, Dion. I understand where you're
that's a
coming from.
different.
No, that's not different. I understand where you're coming from, but when we say we've done everything, we've done everything, and yet we still get fucked with. I don't understand any other country or any other place where we have literally done everything except for probably just kill white people for no reason, and I'm not encouraging that at all. But we have done everything but that, and like they still fuck with us. I honestly think if every black person left America, it would still be a problem. I just like I feel like if every black person leave America, they will find a way to bring us back here. It's just it comes to a point where um I'm on the same wavelength as father. I just when I watched the video, I was numb. I didn't even feel a thing. I watched the video and then I watched basketball, and then I went about my day. I didn't shed a tear. I didn't get mad. I didn't even react. I just watched it, and then I
And
went.
it's sad that you're that used to seeing this type of shit.
Yes, you're
That's
right,
fucking sad.
and I should not be that used to being seeing it. I was like, usually I make a video about it or I make a little rant about it. I didn't. I just watched basketball, and I just went about my day. It's just like I don't even feel like I'm broken. It's just I guess numb is I guess it's the perfect example because do I feel broken? No, because I still have my optimism and I still feel like there are going to be brighter days, but at the same time it's just like wow, like another one. It's just like Khaled, another one. And they didn't even kill him. They paralyzed him and then they put him handcuffed to a hospital bed like he's going to run away or something. It's like you paralyzed him. Like, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing? Like,
And then hold
the
up.
words
What is he being charged with that he got to be motherfucking handcuffed to begin with, for starters?
They never gave him his rights. They don't read him his rights.
Oh, so if someone were to break them handcuffs and sent his ass about the hospital, and I mean, he's in critical condition, so that's not a good idea. But even still, once it became determined, okay, he's well enough to do X, Y, Z. If someone were to just take him up, break them handcuffs, take him out the hospital, you ain't Miranda this man, you ain't charged this man with nothing, you just shot him.
According to what they said, they didn't Mirandize him at all. They just shot him and then put him in a hospital. So, but I wouldn't try it. Like, would you really try it? Like, that sounds good in theory, or even if that is the law, would you try it? No, because how many times we probably had that talk where even though like we don't see white people cuss out the cops and nothing ever happens to them, if a black person even raises their voice against the cops, they have their gun on their fucking waist. So it's just like, and this is what I have a problem with people that don't see the racial injustice in this country or don't think this country is perfect or don't think that even though we don't think that we're not protesting just to protest, like there's a reason. And how many times do we have to show you everything? Like it's not even like you're not seeing this. You're seeing this on camera, you're showing it, and then you're still trying to come up with an excuse for it. Like you're still trying to come up with ways to ways around it where it's just like no, it's there in front of your face. How many times do we have to tell you this? I purposely think they want us to start killing white folks so they can give you my thing is
another reason to demonize us.
Yes, white people. One thing I always said about white people, and I love white people. Don't get me wrong, but I don't want to say that like I'm cool, but I don't. But you know what I'm saying. I don't have animosity between white people, but I do feel like white people is one thing I always said about white people. I feel like their motto is "Give me a reason." Give me when it comes to Tulsa, give me a reason. When it comes to fucking 84.